Hi friends, this is FirearmPop, and what I have here is my CZ-52. This is a Czechoslovakian pistol made in 1952, chambered in 7.62 by 25. Now we're going to go over a lot of the features. Let me just get this out of the way. Comes with a carrying case, a holster, a cleaning rod, and a spare magazine, which every good gun should carry. So you have two magazines. There is a magazine in the weapon now. Let's put this aside, and we're going to talk about the CZ-52 at this point. The other thing I wanted to show you at this point was the round this does take. It's 7.62 by 25. If you can see that well. It's a very powerful round. Now you got to remember the Czechoslovakia and Russia. Number one, when this gun was designed back in 1952, and it was in production for 4 years, from 52 to 56. It was originally designed to be 9mm parabellum. Okay, and the Russians insisted that any weapon that the Czechs used would be chambered in 7.62 by 25, so that they would all use the same ammo. And the other reason that they use this powerful ammo in here was most Russians and Czechs were used to, in their weather, having layers of clothing, and they needed a powerful round to make sure they went through the layers of clothing. So anyway, this is a single action with a blowback roller design. I'll show you that in a minute when we take the slide off. And it does have a slide holdback. This is the slide lock, so you can lock the slide back. There is no release. The only release is that when you do pull that forward, it shouldn't do it. Right now we have the mag, and that's the problem. That's the matter of fact, while we're here, that's the mag release. Okay, back European style lanyard, and that holds the mag, and now that goes forward. Sorry. Yeah, that's another European thing. The magazine in, the slide won't go forward. Anyway, so there is the slide lock manual release. There is a safety. This is on safety right now. That's ready to fire. You can see the red dot, I hope. And it also has a decocker. Now you have to remember, folks, that this is 1952 decocker, okay, on a semi-auto pistol. Quite revolutionary for the time. So anyway, this particular model does have the RED, which means it was approved for use by the military itself. All right, so tear down on this pistol is very simple, okay, and I love the simplicity of this. There are two pull-down levers, one on each side of the trigger guard. And all you need to do is put your hand around it and pull it down, and you see the slide forward, and it's almost falling out on its own. And there you go. The slide is off. Now, we're going to show you here the the spring is around the barrel. There is no guide rod. The spring is around the barrel, taking up less space. And these are the roller. This is the blowback roller design. Okay, before I get into that, the gun's design called for using the magazine to actually disassemble the weapon. This notch here is for the magazine to fit in, and so now you can actually pull back that roller, and they say not to use it because it will start bending the magazine. So we're going to use a screwdriver instead. But you can see those rollers go back and forth, and it detents back. And that's because of the high pressure on this gun. that it requires that roller system to keep the barrel in place. Okay. Now we're going to attempt, I've only done this a couple of times, so bear with me. I'm going to attempt removing the barrel. And what that is this goes in, and you have to watch because this, okay. I now got it to the spot where it's starting to come up. I understand you have to keep your thumb back here, because if you don't, it's going to come out completely and you're going to get hit by that spring and the whole barrel assembly flying out. Okay, so here we have it. Now here you go, the whole spring, which is wrapped around the barrel, comes out, and this is the roller assembly that I was telling you about. I'm trying to give you a close-up look at it. It allows that barrel to lock in place. Okay. So you would take it apart for cleaning, put it back together, reassembly again. Just put that in. And you have to bear with me here because I haven't done this too many times myself, but this goes in. You have to find the spot that it goes in on. You can see now it just finally fell in place, and I can bring that back, and there you have it. It's the slide is reassembled. Okay, that was fun. And now you can go ahead and do some reassembly here, and it's that easy. You can see the notches that go right onto the slide goes onto the body of the gun right there. See it cocked. That goes in. You just press it down and back, and it's back in operation. They suggest you do not dry fire. Now, there is a safety mechanism in here. The hammer won't fire, okay, unless the trigger is back. So that is a great safety. Right now the safety is on, so nothing's going to happen. They say not to dry fire this weapon because the firing pin is soft and it will crack. So you want to make sure you don't do too much dry fire. They say don't. Well, they say not to rely on the decocker. You could get a discharge with that decocker. So I would do that in a safe direction. I'm not going to use this weapon as a carry weapon. So I understand. I haven't done this either. But the grips come off quite easily as well. Just have to remove this pin. I have ordered a new set of grips, new factory grips, which are the originals. And so I have not opened this up yet, so I don't know what I'm going to find when I do this, but shouldn't be surprising. And there you go. Simple design. Okay, we can put that back together. It's back. Put this back on. That's obviously the wrong way. Didn't know there was a right and a wrong way. There you go. That clips back in space. So that's it. That's, yeah. Racking the slide with the hammer down takes all you can do. Like I said, this is a single action only, So once the hammer's down, you're not going to be able to fire the gun. Okay. 7.62 by 25. Very interesting round, very powerful round. I'll do that. The other interesting thing is, and I found this on a lot of older European guns, serial numbers. Serial number on the barrel, serial number on the weapon, and I saw the serial number someplace else. They put it in multiple places right here on the top of the slide. So that's one of the first things you do is check to make sure that serial number matches all around. Okay, so this is the Czechoslovakian CZ-52. I understand there's also a CZ-82, which is the gun that followed this one. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it informative. This is Firearm Pop. Be safe out there, and God bless. Bye now.